Okay, in this video I'm going to discuss why milk is so great for gaining weight, building muscle, and gaining strength. Now, I think most people understand that milk does have a lot of protein in it, but it's not just the fact that it's great because it has a lot of protein in it. It's that milk is a liquid, so it's much easier, to, for example, chug milk than it is to, try and eat a bunch of chicken breast or steak. Now, don't get me wrong, it's very important to eat whole foods. You don't want to totally rely on liquids to, gain weight. You need to make sure that you're getting enough whole foods as well in your diet. But milk can be especially, in particular, it can be good for people that are not, wanting to build bigger arms and just add muscle to their frame, because they might not have a great appetite. Or maybe you do have a great appetite, but you just want to hit your protein requirements easier, and drinking milk can do that. And quite frankly, I wouldn't have built the amount of muscle or strength that I have if I wouldn't have been drinking milk. Not sure why there could have been alternatives. I mean, if you eat enough whole food, you don't have to drink milk. But let's say, for example, you're eating a meal, you're eating some steak and some chicken breast or whatever. One of those, or perhaps both of those, and that really fills you up, because protein can really fill you up. And you're kind of like, oh, I haven't met my protein requirements, or I'm not getting enough calories. Well, for most people, if they eat their food, they might be feeling a little bit full, but if they wait a minute or two, maybe 10 minutes, they should be able to easily, perhaps immediately, chug like a cup of milk or 12 ounces of milk. And if you drink 12 ounces of milk afterward, you'll be getting 12 grams of protein. And for every cup of milk, you get 8 grams of protein. So if you drank 40 ounces of milk a day, that's 40 grams of protein alone, just from liquid, not from food. So if you're getting like 100 grams of protein from whole foods, you can also get 30-40 grams of protein from a liquid source, and that is milk. And then maybe you could also throw in protein powder and some of that milk too to help hit your requirements. So milk is excellent, assuming you're not lactose intolerant and your stomach can handle it. Now, I actually have some intestine issues myself, but I can tolerate milk. I'm not lactose intolerant, so I can drink milk without any immediate concern. But yeah, if you're just like the skinny person that is looking to add muscle to your frame, or you already have muscle but you want to hit your protein requirements easier, I think milk is great. And I see videos on YouTube of people talking about, oh, you don't need milk. Well, you don't need milk. You don't have to drink it, but it can be good to drink it for the reasons that I mentioned. And some people will say, well, I don't want to drink whole milk because there's a lot of fat in it. Well, you could always get 1 or 2% milk, and 1 or 2% milk actually has the same amount of protein in it. But don't get that almond shit. But there's some fucking milk that's, I'm not saying it's bad, but there's some milk that, like, they take the protein out of it, and it's like, I don't know, I think it's stupid. It's counterproductive to drink that, especially if you're trying to especially if you're trying to build muscle, or just, add weight to your frame, because almond milk and I'm pretty sure almond milk and some other types of milk that they take stuff out of it, and it has less calories in it. That's great, I'm sure, if somebody wants to lose weight, but they're not getting much protein from it. So I would say stick with either whole milk, and if you want to get less fat, then drink 2% or 1%. But yeah, that's my perspective on that. And just like Jason Blaha, I'm going to leave you with the bicep shot.